and welcome. This is Brady Rose Smith. I'm the Forbidden Library, and today I hope you have no objections, because we're playing Ace Attorney. She's got jokes. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Xnam. Welcome, Normal Size Phantom. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, don't die. Currently reading a classic of British literature, Night of the Crabs. Oh no, someone's leg got amputated by a man-eating crab. Such fun. Oh, that does sound really fun. Not the crabs. Hello, Benjamin T. By Jupiter, Mars, and Venus, it is Brady Rose Smith time. Indubitably. By Jupiter, Juno, and Minerva, here we go. So last time, we got up to the second trial, and we know I'm going to have to review the evidence, I think. Ace flag, attorney time, indubitably. Because I can't remember exactly what we did, so we'll find out. But anyway, it's September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, Courtroom 1, and we're against the other guy, aren't we? What's his name? The other character. This dude! Mr. Red Suit. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor, because obviously Edgeworth will have to have a voice like this, yes. Because he is a fabulous man. Edgeworth. Is he? I hope he's actually quite edgy. I would love Edgeworth to be secretly very edgy. Or into very edgy medium. Edgeworth. He is the storm that is approaching? The defense is ready, Your Honor! We're ready. Am I? I don't know. Tab. Okay, so we got my attorney badge, which will... Who knows? It might be evidence at some point. We have the autopsy report of Mia's death. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. I think I've seen a Hackos Bells clip of her playing this, so I know something to do with the autopsy report that's going to happen, but oh well. Slight spoils due to funny VTuber clips. These two, they can fight each other in their head. They do! I'd pay to see that. We've got the cell phone that holds Maya's conversation with the chief. We've got the glass shards, the broken remains of a glass stand, broken beyond recognition. We've got the murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock made by Larry Butts. Does something smell? We've got the wiretap found in Miss May's hotel room. And a department store receipt with letters written on the back, which is spelled Maya. Maya. Miss May, maybe. Oh yeah, Hackers Bells has been getting a lot of mileage out of these games. Yeah. Okay, Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe don't know nothing. I don't believe that Gumshoe will be a useful person to call to the stand. But then I guess if he's stupid, that means you can get him to say whatever you want, therefore he would actually be a smart person to call to the stand. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir! My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir! I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir! He do got gumption, Gumshoe's gumption. Detective Gumshoe. Please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. He brought pictures! Yay! We like figs! The body was found by the window here. And the cause of death. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. By day, nice is the figs, the maps, yes! We can never get away from them. They'll be in every stream now. The court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court records. Now, detective. Yes, sir? You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartache. Yes, sir, I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Haha, so what's your testimony, good sir? He's doing the pose, Miss Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright, who, by all accounts, should not be defending Miss Maya Fey because he's kind of, you know, connected to the victim and kind of involved in the case, so it's probably highly illegal that he is a lawyer in this, but who cares? I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why did my voice suddenly turn more American there than, I don't know. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Conflict of interest was there? I don't know. God, no. Surely that means he should be there because he's interested. The very moment, you say. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. The very moment. The very moment, you say. 9, and then the phone call said to arrive at 9, I believe. It's a clock, blah, 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 blah. Just double checking. It's not working, blah blah blah, papers, evidence. I'll see you tonight at 9. So 9 PM. So yeah, that doesn't really change it. Does it say the time on that? I'm not sure what evidence I need to use at the moment. Oh well, I guess we'll listen. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. I'm glad I'm not the only one, Phoenix. I'm glad I'm not stupid. Whoosh. Smack. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Thanks, Maya! Thanks for bringing advice from the grave. The witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked a lot of times. Huh. I should have expected Maya knew some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Okay, so, is something the matter? Yay! A subscription! Catalina's Twitch Forge. Catalina, thank you so much for the follow. No, Your Honor, I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Let's lie! Whee! Maya Fey's arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed. Soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people already there. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix. His accent's getting worse the more I do it. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Hello, Google. It's more of this. Indubitably it is. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. I'm going to press that. Do you mean that? Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence. She did it, correct? Did I say that? Me? I heard you said it. Yes, you did. You said it. Exactly. What about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious, sure. She sure isn't pink, pal. She's very pink. She's incredibly pink. Well, I guess she is pink. Yes. There we go. Now that's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? I guess pressing can have its advantages. I got another mechanic of the game. Yes. Good. Sorry, I got the order mixed up in me testimony, Your Honour, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honour. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Let's go. So this will be about the note, probably. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. I found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was clearly written in blood. Lab test results shows that the blood was the victim's. Therefore, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name, which she couldn't have because she died instantaneously. Which is the spoiler I know about. How would you like that? That's my hard evidence. I mean, I guess. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? Judge is so done with this shit. Yeah. I know. I'm real embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. And Judge Amanda's cannot. Okay, so I have to scare this out. Lab test result is the victim's blood. Also, there was blood found in the victim's finger before she died. That is not... present, yes. I almost put press then. He forgot. He forgot. He's not a smart cookie, is Mr. Gumshoe. Which is shocking for a detective. Detective Gumshoe! There's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Miss Fay, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fay. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of them lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. But backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This report from your department, Detective, immediate death due to a blow from blunt force object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective. Order! Order in the court! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had time to write anything down. Objection! What you got, Mr. Edward? Mr. Wright. I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? What? When? The day after the murder, I think? It was the day after the murder. The prosecution's point being that autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. This was the clip I saw of Bells, Hackles Bells, being like, "How do you have an outdated autopsy report?" And she's absolutely right. This is a very, very silly thing. Autopsy report's outdated, guys. They did a second autopsy and found more shit. Or autopsy reports go bad if you don't store them in the fridge for too long. You have to use them within 3 days, or they go bad. What? A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning. He said the line. No way. Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. Hello, Red Roach, welcome. I see. Damn you, Edgeworth. I should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? Everyone's a sham. This whole case is a sham. She's been alive the whole time. She fakes her death. You're a sham, Edgeworth. Edgeworth. I've heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have to request a second autopsy report? Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. I know, but is that not a good point? No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will. The evidence is in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood. The court accepts the evidence. Maya died from a blunt rest object, may have lived for a few minutes after being hit. Blech. Meanie. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. Or did she? Let the witness, Miss April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? Literally none of it. Meow. The meow pose. Witness, please state your name. April May, at your service. Wink. I'm going to say she says wink out loud, because that's the kind of vibe she gives. Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Put it back in your pants, crowd. Put it back. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Hello, Santa Claus. Saw a murder with my own eyes, as opposed to seeing the murder with someone else's eyes. That's true. Oh, I don't like her. I don't blame you. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. Every man in this courtroom needs better taste. Tell us, where were you on the night... Sorry, that was not the voice I was using. Tell us, where were you on the night of the 5th of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room, tee-hee. She's laid on so thick. I checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fane Co-Law offices. That's right, big boy. Stop flirting! Please testify to the court about what you saw. Time to blow her shit right open. It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know. And then, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. Then the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy wink! We said no unsolicited winkings! Stop winking! Well, Your Honor, I see it is a remarkably solid testimony. Stop moving! Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright. What about my cross-examination? I thought the whispered testimony right now was, quite firm, didn't you? Mr. Wright, I understand you were Mia Fey's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Hey, how dare you! The testimony critical wink. Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes! Womp womp. How insane womp. That's a lot of womping. I'll gladly proceed with the cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. She has to have some weakness. She didn't mention the lamp that fell over. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. So I feel like that is something. But I don't know where exactly I need to do that. Edgeworth is a salty bitch. He's great. I'm not gonna read this again, because you don't need me to do this stupid voice for longer than he needs to. I mean, no. So she looked out the window, that's fine. Saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Yeah, she was. The one attacking her was the mouse girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Incorrect, but I have no way of completely disproving that just yet. Then the woman, dodged to one side and ran away. Then that girl, she caught up with her and she hit her. That's it. Nothing really jumps out as a contradiction. There's got to be something in there somewhere. Maybe I better just press her on the facts a little bit. Yeah, because she hasn't mentioned what she was hitting her with. So, a long-haired woman being attacked. And it was her. She dodged? Dodge what? Well, the attack. Please continue your testimony. But, what was she attacking with? Let's press that then. How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had a girl's physique, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? She has a point. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Miss May, I'm willing to bet that You're lying. Are you telling the truth? Did you really see the defendant? that face of, oh no, he's seeing through me. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Yeah, what's the meaning? Somebody tell me, I'm clueless about this. I mean, totally. I didn't do it. I definitely didn't do it. I definitely didn't kill her, run away, and then run to the other building and call the police on myself. Tee-hee. Okay. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Yes, because her clothes are weird. Because they're Shrine Maiden clothes. I love the eye twitch. Ah, that's so good. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but a hairdo is far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony is bogus. But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. We do! Because we were there, and Detective Gumshoe was there. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Oh, what are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw her. I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please admit nothing in your testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl. I promise. Wink! Stop winking! Your testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. We're gonna have her more. Let's go. Okay. I did see everything. I did. The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. And she hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. She has very nice personalities. That much is for sure. But her actual personality is questionable, Ben. Be careful. That, clock. Kinda statue-y clock. The thinker, I think. How does she know it's a clock? Well, does the accuracy of my report not stall you, tee-hee? How do you know it's a clock, sweetie? Everyone's still calling it a statue. How do you know that? I see. I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin the cross-examination. I got you, bitch. Everything, blah, 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 blah. The clock? The clock, you say? Everything says it's a statue. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. I twitched. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. And he was found guilty of murder. True. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? Oh, The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yes, yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. But questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. One murderer. You'd think a murderer whose life depends on them lying in court has a comically weak poker face. It's great. Come on, Judge. Come on, Judge. Be on our side. Come on. Come on, Judge Santa. Please. Please, 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 please. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Oh, thank you, Judge. We appreciate you, Judge. That was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would have been over. Huh? What? So, what happens now? You tell me how you knew it was a clock. What happens now is you answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's because I heard it. Yeah, I heard it say the time. So, you've been to the law office of Fay & Co. No, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? Hi, Maiden. I heard it from my hotel room. Teehee. The law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. I can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because... It couldn't have rung. Because the insides were taken out. The clock part had already been taken out. Who got their head bashed in today? Same person as last time, we're just solving it. Your Honor, members of the court. Wait, no. Mia. Maya is the sister, Mia is the one that's dead. It's inconceivable that the clock in question rang because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look right now. Hello, Mokoe, welcome, Mokokohe, Mo, Coco, Mokoko, Oh. See anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. So how did she know it was a clock? Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court? Ah, stop it! Stop it! Stop going auto! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Okay. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May. Tusk. What have you got for me, Edgy? Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty somehow. He knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Being called fat is the least of her concerns. It's her only concern. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. But it is before, because we have the phone call to prove it. That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed? Yes, I can! Ho ho, impossible, of course. I have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. The evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is on the phone. Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Yes, it is. It's purple and adorable. Oh, you have a girly phone? Wait. This isn't my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order, order! The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention. I did not know he had such a deranged sprite. That's so good. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it? Good detective, but to remember he's up for evaluation soon. The eyeball twitching, that's so good. So much emotion in one tiny little animation, and I love it. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Beep! So you just want me to hold on to the thinker for you then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? Ugh, that's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 AM. Beep. Your Honour, I think this makes it clear that the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Howdy. We are fighting Millipede, edgy boy. It's good. Well, Miss May, care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that the weapon was a clock? What? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was it again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot. Wink. No, you didn't, because this clock isn't in any store. The witness has seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objection, Mr. Wright? Yes, I fucking do. The witness claims she has seen it before, but this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please provide this evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before. I mean, it's the clock. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible! Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for better excuses. Oh, Phoenix got them burns. Is that why he's a Phoenix? Because he got them burns. Oh, excuses not on sale today. Oh Lord, he's carrying on. Ah! Oh Lordy. What's it to you, porcupine head? I expected like energy lines and shit. Oh, the Twitch is still there. The Twitch is still there. That's why he's always right. That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it! And she should die for it! Die! Yeah. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. The crash outs are low-key the best parts of the crash out's great. This is a court of law and the witness will remain calm. Silly me. She can't keep it together. Did I, like, lose it? I guess I did. Tee hee hee wink. Scary. And the little heart spin was so good. Miss May, let me ask, tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? The single frame animation, it's so well done. I can see why this game has the following it does. Just the art and everything's so good. It's so masterfully done. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor, allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. It's actually as a VTuber toggle that changes emotion on the fly. Basically. Miss April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. You knew the weapon was a clock because you held it. This is familiar territory. I'll just use the same approach as with Larry. Miss May held that very clock in her hands. Mr. Wright, when was this? When she murdered when she used it to strike the victim. When else? Oh, yeah. Order, order. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? April, May, you killed Mia Fey, I say. When you struck the force of the impact made the thinker ring. That's when you... No, Phoenix! Phoenix, you're going off course! We need to course correct, my dude. Course correct. Oh, what's that supposed to mean? Sorry, sometimes it autos, and I don't want it to do that. It was you who just proved that the thinker was empty. Oh, of course it wouldn't ring. What's more, the witness has a rock-solid alibi. Miss May, perhaps you could explain to the poor misguided Mr. Wright that you were in the hotel at the time of the murder. She can't prove it. She did it. It would be my pleasure. No way. Yes way, Mr. Lawyer. Didn't the murder take place at 9 p.m. at night? Gee, that's the exact time I ordered room service from the hotel bellboy. Incidentally, the bellboy corroborates the witness's story. Ergo, she was not at the scene of the crime. Rock solid. Mr. Wright, you've just made a serious accusation against a perfectly innocent woman. Sorry, Your Honor. That didn't go so well. But if that's the case, then how did she know the thinker was a clock? The scene of the claim. Wait, Your Honor, I figured it out. There is one other way Miss April May could have known it was a clock. One way alone, and I have proof. Well, proof you say? Then the court will examine your proof. How? Stop making the auto go! How did she know? The wiretap. Have a look at this. I found this in Miss May's room. Explain that, bitch. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. Miss April, May, June, July, August, November, October, November, December. You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Fey. I keep getting confused. Me. Miss Mia Fey's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is objection overruled. It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. Mamma mia. I can't. The names are too similar. I know they're sisters and they like doing things like that, but This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was wiretapping her phone? Absolutely, because it's the only way she would know that it was a clock. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock? No. Clock on the phone. Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple. What? Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock. I present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Listen once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, absolutely wonderful rival energy. Tasty rival energy. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What's it this time? It's a clock. It's made to look like that statue, the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Stop going auto! Text skip off! I'm trying to make jokes about a stupid name. That's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Am I wrong? Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you wiretap her phone? Maybe? Do we have like a controls or something? Because all I'm doing is clicking my mouse. Like, literally, this is the only thing I'm doing. But I don't really have a setting or anything on here. Maybe if I go back to the title screen, I might. But I don't really want to. Your Honor, you weren't even there. Hello, Sharon. Welcome. Miss May. Shut up. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer! Fucking lawyers, bro. The eye twitch. I love the eye twitch. It's so good. It's not fair. All of you ganging up on me like that. Ew. Oh, I'm the bad girl. Is that it? Is that it? That did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. I don't think we are still. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? You enter the room, no matter. Kick the door open and announce your presence with full gusto. Have fun. Yes, stupid liars. Is Your Honor you weren't even there a meme that I haven't come to yet? You did it, didn't you? You did it! You did it! It was all you. Miss May, confess. You did it, didn't you? Are you out of your mind? Wait, I forgot. You're a lawyer. You must be. At the time of the murder, I was in my hotel room getting room service. How could I have killed her? If you don't believe me, just ask the bellboy. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. Is there any way I could ask the bellboy? I don't... Call the bellboy? The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunken quite low enough already. Goes back outside, kicks the door open. Mop, I have arrived! Much better. Wonderful. We love confidence. Objection! I object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Because I hold that the wiretapping has nothing to do with the killing. Also, hello Cynthia. I forgot to say hi. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, then you will recognize that Miss April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December was not the killer. Thus, she is innocent. And thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition. What? I better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. What should I do? I mean, I'm gonna have to accept it, because that alibi's the only thing in the way right now, and no one else is gonna be able to call it into question, so... I thought they would change Edward's blue box in text to bellboy for this kiss. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except, well, everything. Understood. I accept your conditions. Fool. You fell right into my trap. Uh-oh. Wait! No! Did I pick the wrong option? Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. He certainly does look like a bellboy. Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. That T-shirt, that looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Very good, sir. Very good, very good. Miss May's room service. I am the head bellboy at the Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. We have nothing to lose except loss itself. Nothing to fear except fear itself. I believe I received the call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course, and I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Right, I'm ready, I hope. I'm gonna have to press him on that. This is it. If I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now... Maya will be finished. Okay, I think we're gonna have to press him on giving it to her. 'Cause I think... Oh, I don't know. If she was alive for several minutes, potentially, then she could have hit her and potentially run back and then met him outside the room, potentially. I'm the head bellboy, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Brought it to her at the time requested, of course, and deliver it to her herself. I want to press that. Are you sure it was Miss April May herself? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Yes, sir, as in, so very absolutely, sir. In an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Whose hand am I looking at, Sonny? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favoured me with, an embarrasser, sir. Embarrasser? Is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not, French kiss, sir. More a peck on the cheek. What? Why would she have done that? I believe, perhaps, she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanour, sir. Bellboy hand on the photo stand. Bellboy hand on stand in the photo. I can't see his hand there. I can see his hand there. It was a moment I shall never forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted her bellboy to remember her. And I delivered the iced coffee to her guest myself. This bellboy wouldn't have any reason to lie, but I'll find something I can use in his testimony one more time. I'll press him until he spills the beans or the tea. Yep, that's okay. I believe I received the call then. So why would she call it... Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How could you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personality, sir. Not only did I see her in her stunning radiance, but also heard her voice. And then I saw them and I... The point being, I remembered her quite well, sir. Yes, what then? No, wait. It's no good. There's nothing here. Is that it? Tisk, finally. You understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. It was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. I can't let this happen, can I? Protest! Wait. Please, wait. Yes, does the defendant have something to add? One last question. Let me ask one last question. Your Honour, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. Now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question. That's all. Okay. This really is it. Now, this is my last chance. What do I ask him about? Check-in, room service, or bed making? I genuinely am not sure. She said she checked in at lunch. So maybe check-in? Maybe? I don't know. Ah! Check-in. I don't know. Tell me about check-in. Tell me about when you checked in, Miss May. Oh, all right. Very well, sir. My first thought was that she was beautiful. Beautiful person. She's just my type of girl. So it was a disappointment, really. I see. Wait. Excuse me. What exactly was a disappointment? Well, I am not without charm, sir. But even I'd have little chance with her lover here. What did he say? What did you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Ask him if you can get some of that tea before he leaves. Yeah, that would be lovely. Room Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed, yes. It was the, good barrister here, Mr. Edgeworth, who told him not to mention it. He asked me not to mention if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ah! You fool! Get told, Edgeworth! Ha 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 ha! Get caught. I've done it. I've won! Yeah, that's perjury, sir. Yes, it is. But if we're not going against conflict of interests, we're probably not gonna go against perjury either. Miss April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. Then, when you brought room service, you didn't see the man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honour, we have just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it that it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. The man who checked in with Miss May. Vibrate your eyeballs at me all you want. Your Honour, as has been previously revealed, Miss April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December was tapping the victim's phone. Yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of this other man from this court. Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough. The court acknowledges the defence's argument. I accept the prosecution and defense look into this matter fully. Am I understood? It's because the other man was me. Yes. Yes, Your Honour. That is all today for the trial of my affair. Court is adjourned. Well, goddamn, that was a full day. Now we gotta find this other man. Defendant lobby. Mr. Wright, you are amazing in there. What Maya he, Maya ho, Maya ha, Maya ha ha. Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Oh, I was just doing my job, you know? Then again, that other attorney was pretty cool too. Does she have a thing for attorneys? Huh? That face of his with his wide eyes and the trembling lips. It sent shivers up my spine. If you say so. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well... No, I don't think so. Not yet. The online clue board game? That'd be funny. Oh my god, that's a good point. I need to... No, I'll do it later. Oh, I see. But I got a great lead in today's trial. A lead? That man with Miss Meyer, he's the key. Oh, I get it. What happened to Miss May after that, anyway? I heard they arrested her. I guess she's learning her charms won't work everywhere. She's probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Anyway, this case is far from closed. Yes, sir! I'm going to find out more about this man. Do you think he was the one who... Maybe so. Sis... Don't worry. I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. All day in court, and now he has to go do detective work. This is a hard-ass day for Phoenix. I asked for a full record of April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December's testimony. I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. I don't know how much good this will do me at all now. Anyway, time to hit the pavement to do some investigation! Detective time. Maya doesn't belong in that detention center, and it's up to me to set her free. We rhymed. To be continued. Today. Sure. Why not? Yeah. 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 September 7th, 10:03 p.m. Detention Center Visitors Room. I always have to talk to up there. Well, hello! I didn't expect anyone to come visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not! You stinking lawyer! I hope you die! I don't know why the defense lawyer does investigation. I don't know. I don't know why he is a one-man prosecution company. Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May. Yeah, boys. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Haven't you done enough questioning, you spiky head? You have the worst insults, woman, in the whole world. You're also very terrifying, and I really want to get off this sprite. Here we go again. She deserves a padded room. That's exactly what I hope she gets after this. Please, you're scaring the security guard. So, what is it you wish to ask me then? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? I mean, when she does the paw pose, can you do that nya voice that fits the clause? I mean, isn't this the nya voice? Nya, 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 tako nyan. Nya, 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 nya. Porcupine, spiky head, brr. Right, let's have a chat. The man! Tell me about the man. About the man who stayed in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay, what about the wiretap? Why did you place a wiretap on Mia's phone? Aw, when you say it like that, it sounds so cold, so criminal. Oh, like adding nya on the end. The eye twitch that tells she ain't right. I love it. I love the eye twitch so much. It's so good. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May? Oh, and I suppose you learned that in lawyer school. Yeah. Creep. This woman is impossible to talk to. Yeah, she kinda is. It's a miracle we got through that court. Say, why are you so angry? I mean, you don't look like a bad person. Oh, does that it? That does it, bottom-fitted scum-sucking lawyer. Bottom. Bottom is the thing he was surprised about. Sorry, I got really distracted by bottom calling Phoenix a bottom. Phoenix bottom right. I missed everything else she said. She needs an anime. She could be the protagonist of an anime with a cute anger quirk, cause she's so cute, yeah. Better than Phoenix bottom left. I don't think there's anything I can present to her. Oh, thank you so much for subscribing. Mop is still sleeping. Although, let's not disturb Mop. You can keep sleeping here. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really hate your guts, yeah. So get lost because, well, I'm not cooperating. Thanks, I noticed. Okay. We need some dirt on her. Where can we go? We go back to Fanco Lawyers, see what's going on there. It's 2v2. Phoenix has the bottom right corner. Fanco Law Offices. Looks like Forensics is taking the day off today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave this place a working over. I doubt there are any valuable clues left. Suppose it can't hurt to take a look around now. Let's have a look then. Can I look anywhere else? Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing missing is Mia. An old movie poster. Apparently this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I have to check it out one of these days. The first movie that makes you cry does actually, like, has a lot of influence on a person. The sky is blue and so am I. There's that hotel right across the way. Mia's favourite potted plant. Guess I'll have to water it now. What about him? You couldn't cram more legal books in here if you wanted to. All the cases that Chief worked out are filled here. Are there some files missing? No, I'm just imagining things. There are definitely files missing. Because this file's missing some stuff. Okay, I don't think there's anything I can do here then. Let's go to Grossberg. See what's going on there. Looks like Grossberg is up. His painting's gone! Up today again. Maybe he's avoiding me for some reason. Why is his painting gone? And there's also this picture. Wait a second. Wasn't there a giant painting hanging on the wall? Yeah. It was... Was it a fisherman? I think it was a fisherman. Wasn't it? It wasn't a very memorable painting anyhow. What's this? Old photos. There are 2 lying here. Something's been written in pencil on the backs. DL6 incident, Exhibit A. DL6 incident, Exhibit B. Let's take a look at these. Exhibit A. It is a lady. I'm sure I've seen this person somewhere. Perhaps I'll borrow this photo. I'm sure no more will miss just one little photo. It might be a valuable clue. I'll take it for now. A picture in April's room? Maybe. Photograph added quietly. Photograph quietly added to court records. What about the other photo? Oh, that's the murderer! A photo lies on this desk. Wait a minute, is that April then? Just with like dyed hair and everything. Potentially. A photo lies on the desk. Maybe I should switch this one with the one I took. I'm gonna leave it. Can I not just take both? No, on second thought, I better not. The bellboy didn't have a brother, but someone else certainly did. Oh, okay, so it's just the two photos. There was 3 options before. Let's go back to the detention center. I'm kind of curious what her reaction is to that photo. You again? Can't you take the hint and stay gone? Yeah. No, I have no hints. Hey, I'm the only reason I'm back here is because of you. Don't talk to me. Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart. That does it. When this case is done, I'm shaving my head. You can't do that. Any thoughts about this photograph? It's not her, is it? Who's that? Your mother? Yeah, I thought so. I thought it would be the other one, because we obviously saw him do it. I was curious whether this was a match here. Ah, looks like I've just been wasting my time. Okay, no worries. Let's go swap that photo then. Cross back, please. The secret is that the hair gel contains dye. Dye, you say, as in murder? Maybe I should switch the one I took, swap the photos. I think I'll swap them. Yes, thank you, Exhibit B. Right, let's go back to the detention center again and present this photograph. Have a look at this. Look, I've said it several times. I'm not... Where did you... Aha, a reaction! This is him, isn't it? What? Who? When? Why? This is him. This is the man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder. No, that's not right. Nice try, Miss Cooperative. Do you have any proof that it was him? Yeah, proof! Show me proof! I'm so close. No? I don't have proof, really. Have a look at this, look. You've said several times, I'm not telling you. Look at the chin, the buttocks chin. Where did you... so I've said that. Okay, yeah, so we did that. And then she tried to claim for proof, but I don't have any proof that it is actually him. So that's what I need to do. About the man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Can you tell me about him? Where is he? I'm not telling. Look, he's being accused of murder. Don't you think you want to be protecting him? Would you have sold out the late Miss Faye to the cops? No. See? Damn. Maybe if I had something to get her to talk. Okay, so... I don't know if I have anything else. I don't have a photo of the bellboy. I have a floor plan of the office, a testimony from her, the only bit that isn't a lie so far, the thing written in blood, the wiretap, the clock in form of a statue, the broken remains of the glass, Maya's phone call, and the autopsy report, and my attorney badge. Yeah, I gotta go check out other places. Let's go back to here. Why not? I guess. But nothing is new by the looks of it. That's the floor plan. So nothing here. Go back to Grossberg, I guess. So is there anything else in here? A table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that light has been of stolen gold. Even I can tell someone has got money to burn. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Funny. They don't look like they've ever been read. Why is the attorney badge on? Miss, I compel you to tell me about buttocks chin man using this badge. At some point it will be evidence, and I don't know why it would be, but it will. Unless, wait a second, wasn't there? Unless I got this wrong. Marvin Grossberg, wasn't it? It wasn't sunflowers. I thought maybe I just picked the wrong thing there. Is she smart enough? Yes. Unfortunately, she is. She's smart enough to wiretap. I don't think she's that dumb. I'm a little stuck. So I suppose let's go back. Should we just throw shit at her until she panics? I've already thrown this. Hey, guess what? Actually, I, hate your guts. Yeah. How about the wiretap that I got in your room? Hey, guess what? I hate you. Yay. Let's try this for fun. For fun. Attorney's badge. I compel you to tell things. Hey, guess what? I hate you. Yep, so it's not that. Autopsy report? Are you gonna panic at that? No. I didn't think so. Why not try everything? Guess what? You're actually, I hate you. Yeah. Full plans. Hey, guess what? I hate you. Yay! I would argue if you throw things at a person in a prison cell, the guards would stop you long before she does. It's fine! It's just like a human zoo, right? No, you don't throw things at animals in zoos either. Human circus? No. There's no real kind of ethical time where you throw stuff at people, really. Because throwing stuff at someone isn't really ethical in the first place, I suppose. I tried! Guess what? I hate you. I did. We've done all the talk. Can I examine in here? Hey, Mr. Guard. It's guard minus the room. He hasn't moved an inch. Real pro. Then we've only got the 3. Oh, I didn't realize the hotel was there. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. You're right, Howdy. You're right. I'm just being stupid. It's fine. I didn't realize that was in the list. Oh well. September 7th, Gatewater Hotel. Hello, Mr. Bellboy. Ah, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself. Oh, thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, no, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewater's rep, as they say. Huh, rep? Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir. Whoa. Miss May hasn't been charged with murder. I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee. Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? So, you are our honoured guest. Please let me know if there is anything I can bring you. Okay, let's have a chat, my boy. Miss May. About Miss May. I appreciate you just, like, poking me into the right direction. And no, he's gonna attract the true crew. Yeah, he's going to. He plans to profit off the true crime fanatics. About Miss May. Oh, her, sir. Not to boast, but I knew the moment I saw her. She'd do it, I said. Do what? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. The man with Miss May. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May. Ah, yes. He struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. Capitalism at its finest! Yes. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. Bellboy! Bellboy! There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. If you had a photo of that man, I'm quite sure I could identify him. A photo? Could you tell me about this hotel? Absolutely, and on that subject, I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle. A subtitle? The Gatewater Hotel. Murder Manor. Well, what do you think? Sounds great. Whatever floats your tea set. Okay, so yeah, we can present the picky. Present the evidence. Take a look at this photo. That's him, detective. I'm the lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No, I don't. Sir, that's cologne. You can just say that he wears the same as you. Without a doubt. That is the man who checked in with Miss April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him? An affidavit? This guy is way too excited about it. Have him write it down. More evidence the better. Well, sure, why not? Yes. I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write it. Bellboy affidavit describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel room on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May can play dumb to this. Cool, so I have what I need. I would still like to examine. Like, can I take the screwdriver? Huh? There's still a screwdriver stuck in that drawer. Please leave that as it is, sir. That's the drawer of terror, hiding place of the murderer's wiretap. I have a feeling that he would prefer to work on the police force rather than a hotel. Or maybe a 3-century-old manor. Yes. He wants to run a death game in the hotel is the vibe I'm getting. Understandable. I too want to call someone solving a murder as a detective in a sly voice. It's set to become one of our most popular attractions here. This guy's serious. I don't believe it. Okay. To the detention center and show her the affidavit. May's testimony. The bellboy's affidavit present. Could you have a look at this? What's that? The bellboy's affidavit. It tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with. Who was the most definitely this guy. Now I'm getting somewhere. Push her hard. This is it. All or nothing. Time to do a little bluff. No use playing dumb.
If indeed that is an act. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. What? Even though he should have been a witness to a murder your little friend was missing, I'm sure the press would have a field day with his reputation. Oh, fine. I'll talk. You win, lawyer. Yes, man, that felt good. It's great to be alive. Why are you pumping your fist in the air? Well, now, tell me about the man you were with. That man, he's my boss. Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corp. Red White? Information gathering? Well, I suppose you could call it a detective agency. So this is the man that was with you the night of the murder. I'm scared to talk. I don't want to end up like her. Like the murder victim? It's okay, I'll just ask Mr. White himself. Could you tell me where Blue Corp is located? Can you not just look that up, Phoenix? Mr. Red White, at last. Finally, a lead on this guy. If April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December couldn't have done it, that leaves him. Time to take action. Bellboy's a fitted dad. Discarded. Why did I discard it? Surely that would be useful in the court. What? Blue Corp, Blue Corp, Blue Corp. Oh, there's the painting. September 7, Blue Corp CEO's office. What's with the surreal decor? Welcome. Please furnish me with your title, with the title of your personage. What the? Hello. What's your name? What's your name? America. Only one man can stop Red White, and that's Red Fox. I was just inquirably asking the title that you go by. Huh, right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it right? I see. Splendiferous. Perhaps I have intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corp. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I am not used to conversing with the, wordly challenged. Oh my gosh, he is an ass. Which shouldn't be too... He's red, white, and blue all over. What a fruitcake. Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? Basically, he has every other lawyer in his pocket. That's what he means. No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Yipes, this guy's arrogance meter is off the scale. Excuse me a minute. I want to have a look at this. Huh. Haven't I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica? Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original worth 5 million for sure. Huh. Huh. His teeth, his shiny teeth and me. Shiny teeth, shiny teeth. I know I didn't have to do that twice, but I needed to see that. Anyway, let's have a chat, my good friend. I'd like to talk about your employee, Miss May. Miss May is an employee of Blue Corp, is she not? Correct. She was my secretary. secretariat? Secretariat. His desk is dudes, yes. Naked dudes. That's so straight of him, don't you think? What a shock that it was done by her! What she has done! What she has done? You mean the wiretap? Indeed, she is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this. It sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. Where were you on the night of the murder? On the night of the murder, you were in April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December's hotel room. Who can say I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place? My motto is, don't worry, be happy, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter, the bellboy can say whatever he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Huh, he raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? He should have been seen the same thing. He should have seen the same thing as April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Oh ho ho. The police, the courts. To me, they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. Blue Corp. What kind of company is Blue Corp anyway? Ah, excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future, you might say. We are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I built this business up into the grand office you see now. Ah, in case you're wondering, Blue Corp was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corp, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I liked the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? You are an ass. There's something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? A big painting on the wall over there. I've seen it before. You know, I've actually seen that painting before. Oh? Just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Oh, that's a bit catty of him. Meow. Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend. A mere lawyer, worth nothing. Zilch, Zippo, stop, going, auto. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grodyberger. What? Oof. Huh? He punched me. Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say. But I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It is a world beyond your comprehension. You came here from Grodyberger's, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. Then you must ask him, why is that painting of his hanging here?
Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps then he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now. Skedaddle. There is nothing more to discuss. What a susburger. I would like to examine your dudes. I'm guessing that this is supposed to be a desk. My. It's quite the, thing. What about this guy? A statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White. He's just that kind of guy. An impressive lineup of trophies. Judges Special Runner-Up, Best Participation, Judges Cooperation Award, Special Good Try Prize. Huh. The words judges and special kind of stand out. He probably strong-armed them into giving him something. Interesting. Just an average billionaire, yeah. I can't really present anything, so... Go to Grossberg, I guess. Do as he says. See what Grossberg has to say. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem! Jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you! What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days. I'm not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess. Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Can we talk about this? Oh, do I? There's a fisherman. I know that now. I know I was right. Okay, so I have to do it in the talk bit. Today's trial. So you came to see the trial? Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep. Really? What was that? Well, you see, it's just... Mia's sister. That poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl. Your refusal? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know. Ah, right. Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just... I need more time to think about it, my boy. He does seem troubled about something. I must do school stuff. May you catch the murderer in this trial. I hope so. We don't have too much time left on the stream, so we're probably not going to be able to get to the trial till next week. But thank you so much for coming, Howdy. Have a wonderful day. May your schoolwork go fast and you ace it. I'm starting to have a feeling I know what it is, Mr. White. So I paid Blue Corp a visit. Oh, I see. Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me. Oh, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy. You see, it's just... that big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp. Red White's office. So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting. Mr. Grossberg, I know you. And Mr. White are connected somehow. Connected, you say? He paid you off. Yes, and I know what it is. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. Your lovers. Your gay lovers! After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate. What is he talking about? Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. 15 years? All because of the DL-6 incident, as you may have guessed. The name on the back of those photographs. As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did. Is that the case that Maya's mother was part of? And that caused them to be, like, thrown out? So that's the connection. It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible. Impossible? Why? He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. What? They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. So what was the incident? What's the DL-6 incident? DL-6 is nothing more than the sort code of the police. The police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. A medium? Her name was Misty Fay. Fay? Indeed. She was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the behest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud. This is what Maya was talking about the other day. I did all I could for her, and in the end, cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL-6 incident. So the reason for the blackmail? Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Gosberg? The DL-6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know that they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him. You told White? He offered me riches. It is an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail. I see. White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. Mia's office? She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found. Thank you for telling me, old man. Let's go check that out. So let's go back to Faye. It's funny. Looking at this room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filled here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Let's just scroll through, I guess. Files A to I. Let's see if there's A in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F. Misty Fay. That's Mia and Maya's mother. Ah. Should I take a look? Yeah, look at it. I have tarnished the Fay name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name is the record stops there. So Mia knew about Grossberg. All the cases. Let's have a look at JS. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much here. Maybe I'll just skim some of this. Why not? Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest parts here that end in S, suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There we go. It's really easy to pretend it's a suicide rather than a murder. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait. I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing ones. Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil on top. It's ticked it, but I'm gonna look at... oh, okay. So there's no other files in there. Check them! T to Z. Oh, I don't know what's there. T-U... I know. W. White. The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Oh, that's awful. Where should I go back to now? Should I go back to Grossberg? And present the newspaper clipping that I got from Maya's stuff? I found this in Maya's files. So she was investigating Red White, as I expected. Well, if you want to challenge him, you could present this in court. Not a bad idea. Do he's not gonna talk to me if I go to Blue Corp. Let's just present it to everyone. Apparently, Miss May is in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Okay. So I can't talk to Miss May again. And I'm guessing it's not going to let me talk to her thing. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try... Stop it. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. You would make yourself clearer if you stopped going on auto like that. What if I presented this? This is the only clue Mia left me. I better make this one count. Mr. White, see this. It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got out, leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me. How? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia? She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labelled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You blackmailed him. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? No, not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation! Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wong will be leaving now. Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away. Wait a second. Mr. White? Do I tell him he's right and just kind of play into his ego? And then maybe he'll let me stay and I might be able to catch some more stuff from him? I think I'd do that. You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. Actually, I've done. Veda, I found him. He's sitting right in front of me. Just what are you insinuating? Mia was on to you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it! Phoenix is. He's a witty man. Beep. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, is that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the policeman over here right away. The man standing in front of me, he looks dazed, but could be violent. What? A man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinion to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you! I will point the finger at you, and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. I'm gonna be a thingy? Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah! Butts! Airy butts! Right, actually. Phoenix, right. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murder, alright? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Man has made a critical error, pulled himself into a courtroom in front of Phoenix. I know, right? He's gonna go into Phoenix's area of power. His domain expansion. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. See you in court, fuckhead. However, that court hearing will have to be next week. Because for now, that is all I have for you. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you, anyone who lurked. And thank you to anyone who watches the VOD. I'll see you in prison next week. Well, no, I will see you some other times. I will see you tomorrow for Nimbus. But next week we'll be in prison. If you have not already, I would highly appreciate it if you could leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't already on Twitch, you give the channel a cheeky follow. I'll see you in court. Yes, you will. If you've done all that, you've joined the Discord. You can support me in many ways. You can do that via YouTube membership, where you can get emotes, exclusive stream, Discord channel, and merch discounts. The Patreon may get short stories, exclusive stream, merch discounts, and free books. We have one more exclusive stream this week on Thursday. I don't know what I'm doing for it. I haven't planned. So we're gonna do something, and it's gonna be cool. I promise. Also, that audiobook that I've told you guys about, I uploaded all the files today, so that's going to be out any day now. I look forward to telling you about it, so make sure you follow the socials and everything for the announcement for when that is out. It's about 7 hours long, actually, just under 7 hours, so I told you it was going to be 6 hours. It's going to be just under 7, which is very cool. If you like my emotes and you would like me to draw some more, you can commission me on Kofi. And last but not least is my merch store, where you can get ebooks, first edition copies of the books that I've written, a notebook, a pillow, and some stickers. There is also Briny Rose Crafts on Etsy, where you can get some of my crochet goods. I think that's it. I always forget to add that one on, but you know, I should tell you about things. Also, I have books. You should read my books. I started recording audiobook for my books as well, but that one's going to be a little bit longer to get together. But for now, that is all I have for you. I will see you guys tomorrow. But for now, I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Briny Rose Smith, live in the Forbidden Library. Goodbye.
You